Good morning. Hope you all are fit and fine. In last video, we have discussed about the Newton's second law of motion. Anyone can tell? Any one of you can tell the Newton's second law of motion? Yes, rate of change in momentum is directly proportional to the applied force. And on the basis of that, we have derived the formula force is equals to mass into acceleration. Now, Newton's third law of motion. So everyone knows every action has equal and opposite reaction. This is the statement of Newton's third law of motion, that is every action has equal and opposite reaction. So here, to explain this Newton's third law of motion, let me explain about the action and reaction. So this action, when the object, means here you can just look, this is the object and here I applied the force. So whatever force is applied by the finger of myself, that force is the action, and at the same time the duster is also applying the force on my finger, so that is the reaction. So when the external force is applied on any object, that is action, and internally the object is applied the force on the external object, that one is reaction. So here this action can be the external force and the reaction, this is the internal force applied by the object, and here internal force applied on the object. Here, this can be explained when we are in deep sleep and someone disturbs us. So in that situation, what happened? The force by which disturbance occurs on us, that is the action, and at the same time we feel irritation, that is the reaction of our body. So this is the difference between the action and reaction of the body. So here the action depends on the nature of the external thing by which force applied, and the reaction depends on the nature of the object where the force exerted, force applied, action made. So accordingly, the action and reaction can be differentiated. Now here you can see, now here just I am doing this. So in this way I am going to apply the force perpendicularly, and after that again I apply the force little tilted, and then it can be, with the help of that I can move on the surface of the earth. So let us see the physics behind that. When apply the force perpendicularly doing the Kadam Dal, in that situation, I applied the force like this perpendicularly. At the same time, the reaction is made. This is the force applied by me, and this is the reaction, and this reaction balances my body weight mg, and I'm not going to fall. So the reaction of the earth balances my body weight, and I'm not going to fall. And at the same time, if the peel of banana comes under my foot, at that time I cannot apply the force on the surface of the earth because the contact is not made. Then the friction is going to be reduced so that the earth cannot be applied and earth cannot be react properly. As the earth cannot react properly, so might be I'll fall on the surface of the earth during the Kadam Taul also. Now the second case, when I made little tilt, this force while moving forward, now you can see in that situation, this is the force and opposite, equal and opposite, the reaction is made. So here, this is the angle theta by which the force is applied. So here, this one is, this R is having the two component. One is R cos theta and other is R sin theta. This vertical component balances the body weight mg. So due to this, while walking, we cannot fall. And at the same time, this is R cos theta provides the force which moves us in forward direction. So with the help of this, we can move in forward direction. Again here, in the slippery floor or the marble floor, if water is there, water is spread on the marble floor, in that case what happened? The contact is not proper. Why the contact is not proper? The friction is not there. Why the friction is not there? Because the pore of the marble, that one is filled by the drop of water, and then interlocking is going to be reduced, that is known as the friction. Due to that, earth cannot provide the proper reaction. If the earth cannot provide the proper reaction, then we are not able to walk, we can't walk on that particular surface. Similarly, athletes, they using the spikes, means nails are there in their shoes, sole of the shoes. So in that case what happened? Friction is proper, then the reaction of the earth is proper, then the vertical and component are totally significant, then the vertical component balances, and then extra force they will be getting to move forward. Then with the help of that, they can increase the speed of their body, and that is helpful in running. So this is the difference between the action and reaction with live example. Thank you. Have a nice day.